went down and took a little break. Came back and, well, I actually started full on days before it, so. Ready or what? Well, there's actually another tractor coming up, so. We're in Doughty Valley, which is in Holmes County, Ohio. It's just a fun hole today. It's not an actual competition, but this looks like a little bit of a hotter tractor, actually. So like I said, this is just kind of a fun poll. They're it's kind of like a test and tune. I'm not sure if they're paying by the hook or if it was a flat fee for the day, and they're gonna do it for so long. I don't know how long, and probably just depends on how much is here. I think they're gonna, on this side, do some metal plate pulling. So, you know, it's not about distances or anything like that, so not gonna have announcer.
Making Pulling Memories channel?
Yep, that's me. Michael.
Michael?
Yep.
And Josh. Do you post the garden tractor videos somewhere other than that page?
I'll have it on YouTube.
YouTube?
It usually takes a few days. I got a bunch of them I still gotta make, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, usually within about a week I'll have a full video on YouTube.
Okay.
But I had the live, and that posts pretty well. I don't know, within an hour or two.
Okay. Yeah.
So that'll be up there.
Yep. All right.
But you just gotta watch the whole thing. On the regular video, I'll just do the short videos all together.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that's your channel or do you post them somewhere else?
Yep, that's me.
All right, sounds good.
I'm on TikTok too, so
Okay.
just do short videos on there. So.
I'll check it out.
All right. Well, we got like a 40-10 or something coming up here. Yeah, they need more weight for that. Mike, I don't know about that. I mean, I'm probably a little bit famous from the polling community. I go outside the polling community. People don't know who I am.
Testing. Test, 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 test.
But I've been
Well,
several
down,
places. As soon as I
down,
pull in,
Down, down,
they welcome me. They know who I am.
on, little left, down, testing, down, down, testing, down,
Maybe they are gonna do some announcing. I don't know.
test, 1, 2. That'll work. All tractor pullers to the sled and before we pull the next round.
You know, it just depends. I mean, the weight changes. It just depends on how much weight's in the box. Here, they're gonna have a metal plate, and it just depends on the weight of the tractor they have behind them. Today, I think they're doing this, by weight. It'll be by rounds, I think. Like every round, they'll probably put a block in, and everybody can come back and pull again if they want. Or
All tractor pullers to the sled.
I'm not 100% sure how it works here today. If they're paying by the hook or how. I'm not sure. Everywhere can be different. Maybe I should have asked Norman a little more information. Welcome everybody. We're in Doughty Valley today, in Holmes County, Ohio, in the heart of Amish country. It's a beautifully cool fall day here. Don't forget to double tap screen to show people that you love tractor pulling. Beautiful run by the John Deere G there. People like watching the John Deere G, huh? Numbers jumped up. They must be having their meeting. So I think they're having some kind of meeting going on. I'm not real sure. Maybe they're just explaining how the day's gonna work. That'll be my guess. They're just explaining to them what they want to do today. Okay, meeting must be over. Back to tractor pulling. Look like that 4010's coming back. They might be doing some double tree pulling today because I did see they had a double tree thing, so I think they'll be pulling. I think Michael Beachy got some dirt in his hair. I think that 4010 is just a little too stout for this, for that weight on the sled.
Okay, that was a full pull for Mose. We're looking for Titus Yoder on a John Deere 60.
I don't even know if they're doing full pulls today. Just a fun pull, I think.
Next up, we've got Josh Beachy that we are looking for Ethan and on a 60, and Mark after that. This is a class from 3,500 up to 7,500. So you'll see a lot of lighter tractors pulling with 4,000 or 5,000 pound tractors, also pulling with 7,500 tractors.
Okay, they are, but don't think they have a scale here today.
$101.5 with this system.
So I don't know. I don't know how things are working
Now we're
exactly.
looking at Josh Beachy on a John Deere 70.
Get quite a few John Deeres at this event. Or at this place, I guess the Amish around here like their John Deeres.
Looking for Houston on John Deere 60. And we've got marked after that. All on the road on John Deere GL tractor. Here's other side.
Welcome everybody. We're in Doughty Valley in Holmes County, Ohio. Maybe over towards Millersburg. We're just having a fun pull today. Right now it's mostly like antique, maybe a little hotter than some of them antique, maybe some light farm. Double tap screen, show people this kind of tractor, but maybe a few more people can get on and watch if they see so many lights around here.
Okay, I'm going to switch things out. We're going to pull Marlon Yoder next. That way Mark can get his tractor back. So we're looking for Mark after Marlon Yoder.
Well, I just said a few minutes ago, but we're in Doughty Valley in Holmes County, Ohio. Thanks everybody for joining today. We're just having a fun tractor pull today. A lot of John Deeres around this area. So, be mostly John Deere here today. Maybe one cock shot, one Oliver, maybe one case. I don't know. I'd probably say 10, 15, 20 John Deeres.
Okay, we've got Marlon Yoder on a John Deere G. Got a nice enough paint job to fit in out in Indiana. Okay, after Marlon, we were looking for Mark on a John Deere 60. Then we will be looking for Larry Troyer, Andrew Mass, and then Marvin Miller.
Tractor definitely catches some air.
.6 for Marlon. Now we're looking for Mark on a John Deere 60.
Oh, wheelie bars are awful high.
On his Costa.
Yeah, that'd do it. I got so many poles around here. I mean, just today there's, what, 5 or 6 within probably hour and a half drive.
Mark, Alex is saying you have a throttle.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in western states.
No wonder you sold it, Alex. Next up, we are looking for Larry Troyer, and Andrew Mass, and then Marvin Miller. Larry Troyer, you're up next.
Well, I know we have pretty good clay around these parts, but you go down south, some good clay can be hard. But, you know, a lot of it is, you know, put water into it, and a lot of places, they don't put enough water. Yeah, they think they do, but they don't put enough. There's a lot of times a good track really needs, you know, a couple full truckloads of water.
14.1. Larry Troyer
Well, clay's good to pull on.
on a brand new
I mean,
setup.
that's what they should be pulling on.
Whoop, Larry Miller.
Larry Miller, yeah. They said this was a new tractor for him. Don't know a whole lot about it. That's a cock shot. I'm not quite sure what kind of tractor this is pulling in. It's a little more souped up than most antiques, so.
Next up, Andrew Mass from Marvin Miller. And after that, we're looking for Moses Troyer again.
Double tap screen, show people that you love this kind of tractor pulling. Oh, that's right, there was a Minneapolis Moline here. I forgot about that one. I didn't walk around and get hit photos today, but I think there's only one Oliver here, maybe. I think I see it.
Okay, we have
There might
Andrew
be
Mass
more.
on a nice looking Minneapolis Moline U.
The Amish don't pull a lot of Oliver tractors. Around here, they're mostly John Deere guys. Oh, no go. Actually, there's not even an international here.
I think you need a lower gear.
I'm not
Pack it
sure.
and click and install for first gear using.
I'm not sure whose
Tell
it
them to use
is, or
first.
I don't remember.
That's better. Now you can go. Yeah. Now you can chug it.
You go to Middlefield, and their Amish have a lot more farm it's not all Amish, but there's usually about 50% Amish that are pulling.
After that, Moses Story.
And some might be Mennonite, and some. Here's an Oliver. I have no idea what that is. Don't think that's the one I was thinking about either. So.
This tractor puts in hours, putting in the track. He finally gets the pull.
Our Amish they love tractor pull. I actually very much enjoy watching the Amish tractor pull and
every day. Easy digging.
anybody tell what kind of Oliver that is? I don't know. I'm not a real big expert on the Oliver models. I know a little more on the John Deeres.
Okay, now we are looking for Moses Story, Titus Yoder, and Josh Beachy. Moses on a John Deere 4010.
I can tell probably most farmals.
This is the second round for the 7500. After this round, we'll mix in the 9500 class. We'll start with the 95 after this round. There's 10 tractors full in this class.
I think they said 7,500. But it's not a competition, so I don't know.
As was a full for him. We'll look for him in the 9500 class.
But as far as around these parts, most of the Amish can hold or drive tractors. They'll drive them to the grocery store and you know, do things around town. Especially in this county, they drive to the grocery store a lot. Now here, like when they have their steam show, you'll see them drive their tractor pulling a trailer that has another 1 or 2 tractors, and they're pulling all 3 of them. Man, I've seen them do that in Middlefield too.
This John Deere 60 is weighing in at 5,800 pounds.
Here they drive a lot of e-bicycles, but I go to some other places and I don't see them drive e-bicycles. They'll drive regular bicycles and some scooters, and I don't know, they might even be electric scooters or something.
11.3, double is just from the last time. 11.3, we are working with Josh Lucy on a John Deere 70, weighing in at 7,500 pounds. Houston on a 60 is up next.
But you go to some events here, and it'd be like, 50, 100 like e-bicycles just parked all over the place. see them have steel wheel tractors here.
Now we're looking for Ethan on a John Deere 60.
I know somebody that had some and they replaced them. But yeah, I don't
After
know.
that, Marlon Yoder on a John Deere G, and then Mark Miller on a 60 after that.
I can't say I don't really know. I mean, some of them are tractor collectors. They may have some, but do they bring them out to a lot of the shows? I don't see a lot.
Looks like that one is out running. They're doing a push start. We'll bring in Marlon Yoder. And unless Ethan gets his tractor running, after that we need Larry Miller. Unless Ethan gets his tractor running. This is Marlon Yoder on a nice looking John Deere G.
Welcome. Don't forget to double tap the screen, show people that you like antique tractor, well, any kind of tractor for one. We'll just say that. This ain't all antique tractor porn here. It's kind of a mixture.
Whatever he is, it worked. He's further than he was the first time.
I think they moved some weights around. Didn't catch as much air that time.
260.3. He added 30 feet on that last hook.
I mean, I'll go out of state some.
Yeah, looks like Ethan got a 60.
I do have a lot right here in Ohio.
Ethan on a 60. And then after that, we are looking for Larry Miller. And then Mark on the John Deere 60 after that.
I might be in
So,
Pennsylvania next week.
Larry Miller.
I haven't
and then Mark.
completely decided, but I'll go to Pennsylvania a few times a year and Michigan, and never really made it to Indiana much. Might hit a few in West Virginia.
So far, we've got Moses Troy with a full pull in the lead. Then in second so far is Josh Beasley on his 70. And then we got Marlon Yoder on his D in third. So let's try and disrupt that pattern.
You mean that scraper tractor? that what you're talking about? It's not a McCormick, it's a Massey Ferguson, if that's what you're talking about.
As they would say in Indiana, I see 3 tire wrinkles. He definitely is doing better than his first cut. That was a good hook. At 254.5. 6 feet good. But it was 90 feet more than his first hook.
And if you aren't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to do that. You get a lot of content like this. Brush poles, antique,
Okay.
garden tractor poles, brush.
Mark, are you ready?
Just do a lot of different things. Cover a lot of
It's gonna be
Amish
Alex
tractor
this
poles.
time. This used to be his tractor. He said, get off, I'll show you how it's done. If he has enough gas. Oh yeah, he's got gas. He said, Dad, hold my Celsius, and what's this?
Well, thank you. We're in Doughty Valley, which is in Holmes County, Ohio. Right in the heart of Amish country.
And he's off. And he's wide open. Got one wrinkle. And he's got 2 wrinkles. I think he's beating his brother. Oh yeah, he's getting up in there. He's definitely out there. $254.1. Ethan had 254.5 on that tractor. Alex has 254.1. And I think Alex weighs about 50 pounds more. I think that distance measure is off. Don't you think? That was a good hook. We're looking for Owen
It said
Miller.
135 on that Massey Ferguson.
I think he's got it up and running. We'll see. After that, it's Andrew Mass on his mini mode, and we got Marvin Miller on Oliver 88. Then we will be looking for the 9500.
It's definitely a little tiny Massey Ferguson.
We got Marvin Miller coming up on his Coxa.
Yeah, I don't know
This is the first
here.
time out for this tractor.
It's a bit rough. Seems like every time it's turning, it's
Working out
funking out a little bit.
Almost sounded like it ran out of gas the last time up there. We were making a few adjustments. Let's see if it works.
They're not even using the roller or anything.
This tractor weighs only 5,500 pounds.
Well, I can't say a whole lot about it, but it looks like it could be like a tractor, you know, like might mow lawns with or something.
Which is Moses Burr, Justin Miller, and Marlon Miller.
Making a switch because he's gonna be pulling. So, yeah, I don't know if it's like just a tractor somebody donated for use, or if it's actually owned here. It's kind of a, I don't know exactly how the situation is. I know the house behind here owns this. What they have worked out, I don't know, because they do a steam show and a few other events throughout the year. I don't know if they just pay them. I mean, I don't even know if I actually have met those people that own the property.
That Marvin, last time you lost the wheel, I'm forward.
Yeah, it's probably about it. But they do have a couple sheds and barns around here.
Pullback tractor you're seeing there.
You know, they may have a mower to keep the, you know, the property mowed. I'm not
Hang
sure.
on, I think he's having trouble unhooking the big tractor. It's an orange one. That explains it. Oops, did I say that?
I know they got some power in those sheds
It's a
because
C-Mass tractor, and one of the guys.
I've seen some of the Amish people plug in their bicycles and phones and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm sure it's Amish. I don't really know, but
was a good hook.
Most of the properties around this area are going to be Amish.
215.6, 6 feet more than last. This is the last tractor of the class. We've got Fire Lure on the Oliver Aviator. Then we are looking for the 9500 Moses Troyer, Justin Miller, Colin Miller. And that lineup going down the line is Damon Loaders, John Creasy, Colin Loaders, Colin Loaders, Michael Miller, and Andrew Bass. Is Dana Miller here? Or Yoder?
No, you're fine. I mean, the only time I'm not probably going to respond is if I'm filming on the other camera.
Myers, bars at a distance of 172.2. So you better get more than that. He's looking to beat his brother on the same tractor at 172. See what he can do. Stay left. There you go. If you go back and forth on the track, you get more footage.
Is that what Norman said? I didn't catch it.
He took 2 serious when I said stay left. We can get the skid loader to move the barriers for you next time.
He's really close to the barrier over there.
It worked, 200 even. His brother at 172. Yeah, that was a DQ out of bounds.
I think he's just joking.
Okay, we are setting up for the 9500. Adding weight to the sled. Adjusting the gears. Putting oil in the pump. And then we need Moses Troyer on a John Deere 4010. Up first, then Justin Miller on a John Deere 3020.
Welcome, we're in the state of Ohio in the United States. You can hear that Massey Ferguson just kind of clunking out. Now they got the roller out there.
intermission, we've got Alex Pound out on the track doing his rounds.
Yeah, I just don't know. I mean, the Amish are very nice and generous, and you know they probably donate use of a vehicle or something. I just don't know if they do that for most of the track equipment, or if there's actually anything owned by this facility or group or. There's that 4010 again.
Okay, we've got Moses Turner hooked up to the sled on a John Deere 4010. Fresh out of Charm, Ohio. Weight on the sled, we added weight on the pan, but he went down and added weight on the tractor. And we got the same result, full pull, good hook. Next we have Justin Miller on a John Deere 3020. Justin just attended the Frisian. He'll go all the way. Up next is Marlon Miller on his 4020, and we got Maynard Yoder on his 4010. Both weighing in at 95.
I think they're getting bored or something. I don't know what that was about. They're pounding on the sled.
Sled repair out of the bed. We've got Marlon Miller on the 4020 pulling up two sleds. Maynard Yoder, you're on deck. Josh Doughty, you are in the hole.
Park that dang roller right there.
And he couldn't get on top of the turbo, they'll probably let him
These
start
exhaust
over.
pipes just keep getting bigger and bigger.
There we go.
I'll be honest, I really don't know what today's format was or what kind of classes. They talked about doing some metal plate pulling, and I've seen some, I seen they had the double tree thing, so I don't know if they're going to do some of that later. Not 100%.
To 13.1. Did I get that right? .1. Sorry about that. I'll put them in second. Now we've got Maynard Yoder on a John Deere 40. Yeah. Weighing in at 9,500 pounds. This tractor's been around a couple years.
The Amish seem to have quite a few 4010s. And the English seem to have more of the 4020s. I don't know of any 4040s. Is there such a thing? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a 4040. Yeah, I think they started doing some of that. Yeah, it's like I don't know what they all make, and I just go off of what I've seen before, and I can't say I've ever seen one. But I've seen tractors, and I'm like, I didn't even know that existed, so. So I can't ever say never to anything. I'm not even sure if I've ever seen a 4340. Have I ever seen a 40?
Josh Beachy on the John Deere 70, weighing 7,500. From the Yoder, get up next, and low on the Yoder.
Maybe 3040. That might sound familiar. But you don't see a lot of them because it's kind of lightweight. The Amish do like their R's, 820s, like 720s, stuff like that. They do have quite a few of them. When you come out to the steam show, and you might see 10 or more. I think just R's at some of the steam shows, I've seen 5, 10 of them. They're pretty popular around these parts.
We did not get a reading on that one. His brother said it was 254. It was good hook.
No, I don't think we have a whole lot of them pulling today.
I think it's more 284.
I seen some up on the hill over here, but not pulling them for this. I was told they pulled some of them last night, so.
I am just on a John Deere 4020.
And they do like their R's. I like what. Yeah, here's another Oliver. I think that's the one that's a little more souped up. I kind of like watching them because they get, they get up in the air a little more, and it seems to be what the people like to see, riding up in the air a little bit.
Merlin Mueller on a Oliver, 1800.
$1,800.
This is a good running tractor, been running good all year. Got 5.9 Cummins in it. This is his first pump for the driver on this tractor. I think we would consider that a poo-poo. See what we can do on the second round for him. Now we need Michael Miller on a 30-20, Andrew Bass. $289.7.
Sometimes you get people say some weird stuff, so I don't know, just tune some of it out. double tap the screen, show people that you love tractor pulling. We got a good amount of people here. We should have more likes than 115. We got over 300 people watching. Let's get that up there a little more. Thank you. Got 3 more. All right.
Right, Michael had a distance of 241.1. Next we've got Andrew Mast and Norman Beachy. Then it's Moses Troyer. And then Justin Miller. And Marlon Miller.
Minneapolis Moline again.
Andrew had a distance of 141.1. Got Norman Beachy. Moses Troyer on a 4010.
Norman.
Justin Miller on a 3020. And Marlon Miller on a 4020.
Norman's the one that's been doing the announcing. Thanks everybody for joining. We're in Doughty Valley. It's in Holmes County, Ohio.
Okay, so what they did is they moved up the hook point on the sled, which will give them a little less leverage to pull that sled up off the ground, a little less down pressure. And see if we can stop them before the hill this time. If not, we'll just add more weight. We got Moses Turner. He is currently in the lead on the first round.
They need more weight. They needed more weight. We have Justin Miller on a 30-20, then we were looking for Marlon Miller on a 40-20, then Maynard Gilbert on a 40-10. 283 is the distance to beat. Well, it sounded like something fell off or something. I don't know.
Rotor, and then boosted and spinning rotor on the 2020. .1 for that puts him in the lead. Got Doughty from Yoder, Merlin Yoder on an 1800. This tractor weighs in at 7,500 pounds. Looks like the last, all of the other Fords were 95. We do have one 5,000 pound tractor in here yet, but for the most part these are 9,500 pound tractors. And we got one 7,500 hooked to the sled, and we have one down at the end and one in left also. Good job. Urban Yoder. John did 40, 3020. One on Yoder on the Oliver 1800, Michael Miller on the 3020 after that. And then to round out the class, we got Marlon Yoder on the John Deere G. Collector 5.2 deferment. We got Marlon Yoder on the Oliver 1800. And we got Michael Miller on the 3020. And Marlon Yoder on the John Deere G. Michael Miller on a John Deere 3020. After that, we've got Carlos Jr. on a John Deere C. And that will run out that, and we'll be ready to call in the 12,500 pounds. Yeah. First up on those is Marlon and Sawyer, Marlon Yoder, Marlon Miller. So we have two more tractors, and we'll be making adjustments on the sled. After this tractor, we have one more, then we're gonna add some blocks. We have one more tractor after this John Deere G. Two 29.4. Now we've got David Grader on the John Deere 4020. Round out the class, we'll be bringing in the 12,500. And anyone else who wants the pool. So we come up here and sign up. Correct order. Okay, we've got David Graber on a 4020 owned by Maynard Yoder. That tractor is actually in first place currently. We'll see if he outdid himself.
Alright, I'm going to be back in a few minutes. they're gonna be putting on some weight, but just let everybody know.